Before we move towards the execution part, let me briefly share with you the background before we go to the execution part. That is the efforts that are being compiled by brand management team. So there's a lot of work that is being done by brand management team before the things are being executed in the field. In as far as the Baftal journey is concerned, it starts with the Mr. N.H. Israni. Now, before I take forward, I must thank Mr. A. Khatangadi and Dr. Swati for organizing this program. And I had the chance to work under the mentorship of Mr. Vivek Katangadi, more precise, Professor Vivek Katangadi. So that has been briefly informed by Mr. Madhav. So at head office, there is a lot of work being done under the guidance of Mr. Isani, who was himself a professional in the pharmaceutical field. He had worked with companies like Park Davis and Pfizer. And while working for Meftal, there is a lot of input that is being given by Mr. Isani to take forward the communication that is to be done in the field. Now, rightly said, like yesterday, the ownership is very important. The ownership that was being given by the head office to the managers, product and brand is the salary. That is what has to be kept in mind. And that is what was shared during the meetings that was being organized for briefing of the MEFTOL. Now, coming down to the MEFTOL spas, the major prescriber range for MEFTOL was spas was a gynecologist. Now, here the doctors were being informed about the product and regular follow-up being done with the doctors in the chamber of the doctor and also in the meetings. Now the ownership, I will come back to the ownership that was demonstrated in front of the doctors. Now EQ is very high, that is emotional attachment with the products is very high of all the team members who are there in the MEPTAL. And that emotional attachment being communicated with the strategy of the company. Now, the one of the major indications which was described in the MEFTAL range was MEFTAL spas was the dysmenorrhea. Now, this single indication carried a lot of information, lot of acceptance at the doctor's chamber. Now, there is a lot of training behind this product with the medical representatives in terms of gearing them up to communicate properly with the doctor's chamber. Therefore, importantly, the execution part which was there was done very perfectly in the doctor's chamber. Now, Meftal's pass is being accepted by the doctors very well, and there was hardly any kind of non-acceptable doctors. I will just try to put across to you the points which were focused during the visits to the doctors. Number one is the ownership, and with a lot of onus with the each individual of the field team. Then emotional attachment with the product was very high. There was one indication that was dysmenorrhea, that menstrual cramps. They ensure that doctors and chemists fall in love with their product. They means the field team ensure that the doctors are in love with the product, not for taking this part um, really effective. There's a lot of things that are to be done in the chamber of the doctor. And in this total scenario, the chemist role is also very important. So the availability part, which was there at the chemist, was playing important role. Means giving no chance to the competition to find the place in the shelf of the chemist. So whenever doctor is prescribing, the prescription has to be honored. So there is a lot of activity in terms of finding out the right opportunity with the doctor to ensure to find out that what kind of requirement or what kind of uh, situation we can help out in that situation with the doctor in terms of providing samples to the required patient, in terms of finding educational material to the doctor, feedback, and lot of to this procedure. There was a lot of ownership that was being shared by the doctors with the company. So doctors in turn were having a lot of confidence, and that confidence they were trying to put across in front of the patients too. So this is the method that was used in the strategy building in this in the implementation to, so that the whenever the doctor is seeing or chemist is seeing the individual, by seeing the person itself, they used to recall the brand name. So the Maftal achieved the success through regular uh, visits with the doctors, in clinic activities and outside the clinic activities, in terms of participating in CMEs, where the opportunity was given to the doctors for sharing their experiences with the Maftal spas.